Hi, thank you so much for meeting with me. My name is Emma Rhodes, and I have been a sales account manager at Dell Technologies for the past 6 months. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Good. I saw you went to Brewster University. My sister actually also attended. What did you like about it?
I just loved it because, it's a big university down in Texas. They just have an enormous amount of school spirit and pride. And also they're a D1 school. So a lot of like fun sporting events.
Yeah, my sister actually mentioned all those things. She loved it for all the same reasons. I wanted to speak with you today because I've received a lead through Dell Chat that a member of your department was researching notebook PCs to fulfill a need in their squad cars. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I think Dell Technologies may be able to help you. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions to get a deeper understanding for what you're looking for?
Of course.
Okay, so why were you searching on Dell.com?
So our current laptops that we have are just old, and they're just not working and keeping up anymore. So we're interested in replacing them.
Okay, yeah, that's frustrating. How old are your current laptops?
They're probably like I want to say like 8 years old.
Okay, wow. What do your officers use the notebooks for right now?
So right now, mostly they use their laptops to keep in constant communication. And also, if they're pulling somebody over and they just need those laptops available to pull up data, and run license plates and all of that.
Mhm. Okay. How many officers do you currently employ?
Currently, we have 160 officers.
Okay. So if you don't mind, what issues are you currently having with your notebooks?
Our biggest issue is our network reliability. Our system tends to crash often.
Okay. How are these challenges impacting you and your department, would you say?
So it's the officers then, if the system's down, then they're not able to pull up that data as I mentioned or keep in communication with us. So then they're not able to do their job as effectively.
Okay. Yeah, that's frustrating. How long have you been having these issues?
It's been going on the past few years now. I would probably say like 2, 3 years.
Okay. So is there any other general challenges your department is facing right now?
Um, Other than just the laptops and, them not being reliable, it's more just yeah, the laptops and, hopefully, getting new ones would solve most of those issues.
Yeah. Okay. Is the lack of reliable technology impacting the efficiency of the police department?
It is. So if the system's down, then the officers can't, you know, work as efficiently. I do have to interject though, and mention, I don't think Dell Technology computers are like the very best. I bought a Dell technology computer for my son a few months ago, and we're already having issues with it working.
Yeah, I totally understand your concern. Would you be able to elaborate any more on, like, in terms of the durability, what issues you were having?
So basically, just even also it's the same issue that I'm having at the department. The network reliability, it tends to crash and it's very slow to start the computer. Um,
Okay, yeah, I completely understand how you feel. Actually, many of our other customers felt that way. But what they found was that our computers are equipped with FirstNet Ready, which is uh, it allows the first responders to get just priority access to really fast and reliable networks. So does that address any of your concerns as far as the network reliability?
yes, I do appreciate that, and I can look more into your FirstNet, capabilities and what your laptops are equipped with.
Okay, perfect. So what issues would you face? Would any of the issues that you were facing be fixed if you had more durable laptops?
Yes, definitely. So, I don't have to worry about our officers, losing connection out in the field, because it's important to their safety and also, civilians.
Right. So just like, for example, what do you think the consequences would be if an officer lost a connection like during a traffic stop?
So during a traffic stop, if they lost connection, um, then it's hard for them to get in contact, like if they need backup or something, or even just, then they're not able to run that person's plates, and get further information on the driver. So it puts them in like a more dangerous situation, or, risky. So.
Okay. Um, yeah, how do you think it would help if a new laptop system improved the speed of just everyday tasks that they go through?
It just everything overall, I think, would run so much smoothly, and the officers would definitely be happy.
Okay. And what would you say if your officers didn't have to worry about reliability when they're completing their assignments throughout the day?
Um, like I said, like I just think things would move much quicker, more smoothly, um, and just overall on a daily basis, like things would function better in the department if we had a more reliable network.
Mhm. Okay. And what do you think would be the outcome if your officers had a reliable network during a traffic stop, like I said before?
So, again, they would just be able to work more efficiently, address and handle the problem more appropriately, having a laptop and be able to access data, and, connect with other officers during that time.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing that information with me. So based on what I've asked you, you've revealed some of your concerns. I understand that you're having issues with network reliability, durability, for those things, for example. Apart from you, is there anyone else at Sunflower that's involved in making purchasing decisions?
Normally it's just me. However, I do have my boss that makes the final decision.
Okay, perfect. And what is the timeline for making the decision for new laptops?
Typically about a few weeks.
Okay. And if Dell was able to address your issues in some of these areas, is there anything else that would prevent you from moving forward with us?
Um, Not really. It would just have to, we would just like you to address our concerns and, further go over with us the features and what exactly Dell technology can offer us over Panasonic and other competitors.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing that. I'd like to share my screen if you don't mind and address how the Dell Rugged series can address some of your concerns. Is that okay?
Yes,
Okay, perfect. Let me share my screen. Okay, can you see?
I can.
Okay, so Dell Rugged we have two series, the 5000 series, which is semi-rugged, and the 7000 series, which is fully rugged. Um, these, depending on which machine, they've been drop tested from 72, 60, and 48 feet. They're so basically from a distance dropped 78 times total, and they've never been um, damaged. So can you see how that kind of helps them in terms of durability?
Yes,
Um,
definitely.
okay, great. And I know you're in Texas, so they're also temperature tested. I know you get a lot of harsh conditions, so they're temperature tested from negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit to 145, which also speaks to their durability, if you're able to see that. Um, I know you were also concerned about reliability, so I'm just gonna skip down to just go over the FirstNet Ready. So as you can see there, where they provide FirstNet Ready through Dell only, not other competitors won't have this technology. And so you'll have access to fast, reliable, and high capacity LTE networks. So for first responders, so EMS, police officers, everybody has that same technology with Dell. Um, I'd also like to point out they have the hot swap batteries, so they have 24/7 operation. So also speaks to the durability. They have you won't have to worry about running out of battery while you're.
If you don't mind if I interrupt you there, I'm just not sure laptops can handle being in a squad car like 24 hours a day, every day, especially in, the Texas weather. Are you sure about that? Like that you can guarantee that for us?
Yeah, I totally understand how that would be a, a concern of yours. Could you elaborate a little more on what you mean exactly in terms of your question?
Well, I just worry because, there are some days, especially in those summer months where, we have record breaking heat.
Mhm.
So I worry about the laptops being left in squad cars and, them still be able to function as effectively, you know, um, being put through those extreme heats and that. So, we've been told this in the past with our old laptops, that they were able to ensure that they could handle the heat. Um, and we just have found that in our department that always fell short. So that's why I just wanted to address that with you, that you can guarantee that.
Yeah, thank you so much for clarifying. I totally understand that your concern. A couple other of our customers found that was an issue also. But as you can see, these are they're military grade tested, and they have they can withstand, for example, like drops, thermals, rain, humidity. I know Texas is a really humid environment, so they're certified to withstand those conditions. And as I said before, they're also temperature tested through extreme temperatures that they can be fully operational. Does that address some of your concerns?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing real quick. Um, so do you have any other questions about anything I mentioned?
Not at this time, thank you.
Um, the Sunflower Police Department, I'd like to schedule a time to come back and meet with you and your boss to maybe give you a product demonstration of our Rugged Series laptops. Are you available next Wednesday at 3 p.m.?
Let me take a look. Yes, it does look like we're both available then.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. I look forward to speaking with you next week.
Thank you.